Dun dun dun! Crypto took a bit of a tumble last night, ladies and gentlemen, but don't you fear. Allincrypto is here. Welcome back, guys, for another jam-packed daily market update. And today, as always, we've got quite a lot to get into. And we're going to be starting things off with really what happened yesterday in regards to the cryptocurrency space. It's my belief that this is just a normal part of a crypto bull market. People getting overly leveraged and getting wrecked is part and parcel. It's why on this channel we keep people away from the small time frames and we say it's not going to help you. And we also keep people away from trading crypto, and not just trading crypto, but trading it with any kind of leverage. I truly believe that 99% of people in the cryptocurrency space shouldn't even bother trading, period. And basically all of them should not trade with any kind of leverage, because you will get wrecked. This is why we focus on investing at the right times, in for the bull markets, out for the bear markets. And ultimately, we very much think that the bull market is still in play despite this pullback. And sometimes these pullbacks are a blessing for one of two reasons. One, if you're looking to accumulate some cheaper altcoins. And two, of course, it's a humble reminder of what this space really is. You need to know the nature of the beast that you're dealing with. And when it comes to the altcoin sector, as we saw last night, some of them sold off as much as 30%. And emotionally, I think a lot of people can't deal with that. That's why this channel is here, to help you do that and to take a kind of zoomed out technical look on everything. And when we look at the stage that we are very much on, when it's Bitcoin, and yesterday I did a video looking at five individual technical reasons why Bitcoin is in an uptrend. Or not just an uptrend, going to continue to the upside, and that this bull market isn't over. Well timed, obviously, but we've got strong conviction in that. When we look at the total cryptocurrency market caps, we've got higher continuation. When we look at total 2, same thing. Total 3, others, ETPs, miners, cross-market analysis. Whichever way you look at this market, there's a very bullish outlook technically to be derived. And I really believe that this is a very strong uptrend for the total cryptocurrency market cap. And just look at the size of this in the broader trajectory of things. And this is why you need to be technical analysts, because how else are you going to know what's going on with the price action in the market more broadly? Not everybody wants to be a technical analyst. We're here to help with everything and to kind of make sure you guys know what's going on without just reacting to, what you're seeing on Twitter. I did think for some altcoins there was some small continuation patterns like H-bar. That's been thrown out the window. But ultimately, the important thing is, where are they in regards to how the markets work? And the market, the cryptocurrency space broadly now is in an uptrend. Certainly Bitcoin's been leading that, but now the altcoins starting to really make headwind. If you look at something like H-bar, people panicking about this. And if you take this off log, you can kind of understand why. Certainly if you drop it down the time frame, so this looks a little bit more pronounced. But the reality is this is an engulfing move to the downside. So just a little sort of segue, or we don't want it inverted. Just a little kind of reminder that this space is volatile. It's a good thing, I think, not a bad thing. Yesterday, we saw all the ding-dongs get liquidated, and do you know what? You deserve it. If you're leverage trading cryptocurrencies and you haven't learned your lesson yet, sometimes you've got to give a little bit of tough love, and that's what we're giving right now. I don't know what to say to you. If you're leverage trading crypto, you deserve to get wrecked. Some of the best traders I know, people that have been trading for longer than I have been alive, consistently get wrecked in the cryptocurrency space, trading period, but trading with leverage certainly. And you're going up against them, thinking that you can. Don't be greedy. That chasing fast money, it's like being a criminal in 2024 is just one of the dumbest things you could possibly be, because of mobile phones, etc., 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 etc. So crypto market turmoil, 1.7 billion liquidated. And this will be benefiting exchanges, by the way. And there was some strong, I'm not suggesting anything here, but there was some strong sell pressure going into the move that we saw from Coinbase. Or certainly on Coinbase. It wasn't Coinbase themselves doing it likely, I wouldn't have thought. So the crypto markets recently underwent a significant event with over 1.7 billion in liquidations within 24 hours, primarily affecting long positions. Who is looking at the move, the cryptocurrency market? We're really going to be putting a bee in some of your bonnets because I think it's a lesson people need to learn. Who the hell is running in leverage long here? Again, you deserve it because you don't know what you're doing. This event, one of the largest since 2021, saw Bitcoin and Ethereum's price drop significantly before a slight recovery. The market volatility has sparked discussion on trading strategies. Yeah, I think it needs to. With many experts and traders emphasizing the risk of high leverage and advocating its safer practice like spot trading. Crypto is one of the few industries that can offer you hundreds of X returns. And people want to put leverage on that. While some speculate on such causes as global geopolitical tension, so what's going on in Syria they're referring to there, or market manipulation, no single cause has been confirmed. This has led to a broader dialogue to risk management in the crypto space, with traders being advised to remain cautious on considering less risky investment approaches. Yeah, absolutely. Well done to you $1.7 billion worth of people that got wrecked. It's your own fault. And that's the reality of it. And that's the brutal game of trading, ladies and gentlemen. We don't focus on small time frames here on the channel because we don't want to encourage anybody to try and trade. And those people on YouTube that are making it look as if they're doing that, just ask for a P&L. We can show investment P&Ls at this point and that we're doing very well. We're not showing trading P&Ls because we're not trading the crypto market. The only trades I have on at the moment is a short oil trade and a FX trade. And that's because I'd rather trade those markets than crypto. Let's look at sort of Bitcoin a little bit zoomed out. It's really not a bad picture, is it? And just a reminder, BlackRock yesterday gobbled up another $400 million worth of Bitcoin. And the prior week that we just came back off saw records broken in regards to exchange-traded product inflows. We're going to look at a bullish clip from CZ in a second. It's really not that bad, is it? It's really not that bad. So this would have, this is the 5th of December. We had a worse pullback than what we had just yesterday. But it certainly feels a lot worse. And I think that's because of the brunt that we've seen on the altcoin sector. If we just go through some of the altcoins, and we'll go on the bigger time frames. Yeah, it's still really not that bad, is it? But it always seems that, obviously if you're looking at Ethereum, also in a point of resistance. AVAX resistance, all these charts are very similar. Dogecoin was a great example of how 4 phases move. It's really not that bad when you take a zoomed out approach on it all. Anyway, I think we've covered a lot of the technicals. There was news yesterday that the Russian State Duma Deputy Anthony Tkavchev urges finance ministers of Russia to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve, RIA, Novosti. This is interesting because we did say you're going to see potentially some sort of I don't know what the validity of this is, but there is going to be and Putin himself has mentioned Bitcoin, there is going to be some kind of a global arms race when it comes to certainly Bitcoin and this technology more broadly, and we're yet to see that. What I want to do now, guys, is just play you a really interesting clip from CZ, who of course was the former Binance CEO, talking about Bitcoin in relation to gold's market cap. Gold's market cap today stands at 18 or 19 billion dollars according to one of the TradingView indicators. Bitcoin's market cap is what? 2, perhaps? And let's actually use market cap here. BTC market cap. Bitcoin stands at 2 trillion. There's a long way for Bitcoin to go in terms of engulfing gold's market cap. Whether it will or not, we'll see. I mean, what's the value of gold in an ever increasingly digital world other than perhaps an industrial one? I guess for me, gold is really the money of last resort. I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic. We'll play this clip and then we'll wrap the video up.
I want to talk about a theory I have. Bitcoin right now is digital gold, but it's better than gold in almost every attribute. I mean, it's more scarce, it's more portable.
Absolutely, yeah.
So when I think about what should the price of Bitcoin be, I really have a hard time making the case that it should be worth anything less than parity with gold, which would be, I think, a $16 trillion market cap.
I think it should be way more than that because, as you said, it has many advantages over gold. And gold is not a limited asset. Like, people control the supply of gold by not mining it, but there's a lot more. And we don't know how much they are. And with Bitcoin, we know exactly how sacred it is, and there's not a whole lot left. And it's easier to carry, it's easier to spend, it's easier to use. So there's so much more, and we should not estimate the potential of a new asset type or new industry by using old industries. Uber you shouldn't estimate the market cap of Uber using taxis. They can do a lot more. I think with this new technology for money, we can do a lot more. Bitcoin can do a lot more that gold couldn't do. So gold is hard to transfer, hard to carry, hard to send internationally. It can't be used as a transaction currency where Bitcoin can. So yeah, I think cryptocurrencies we can do micro transactions, we can do large transactions. So there's a lot of things that crypto can do that gold cannot do. So Bitcoin should be way larger.
You heard it here, folks. Bitcoin should be way larger.
I don't know how much I agree with that, and I know we got some gold bugs in that subscribe, and I think there's a sort of smartness in actually understanding that there's different forms of sort of value out there, and having some of a basket of sort of lifeboats, if you will. And I think gold is certainly a long-term lifeboat. Perhaps even if its relevance does start to become undermined in a digital age. So that's it from me, guys. Well done if you're one of the $1.7 billion worth of liquidations while you're trading crypto with any kind of leverage, and why you'd open a leveraged long at the state that we were at yesterday. And the worst thing is, as well, some of those people will actually look for people to blame for that. Just stop what you're doing. So that's not good news. And the reason I'm, of course, being sort of inflammatory about it is actually because I'm gutted for those people. I've been that person many times. And my conclusion is, don't trade crypto. And these ding-dongs that tell you they do so, just ask for a P&L. You will never, ever, ever get one. It's a game of smoke and mirrors, really, when it comes to trading crypto. Also, BlackRock buying, some potential news in regards to the Russian state actually proposing Bitcoin. Very bullish in regards to CZ. When we look at the broader trajectory of the market through the technical, for a technical lens, all is well. That's it from me, guys. I'm going to love and leave you on that note. Have a magical Tuesday, and I'll see you all in the next one.